Hi guys, how are you doing? Yeah, so today I want to talk about the story that is trending about this African woman, West African woman, that is having a verbal exchange with some African Americans in a clinic in Ohio, which she owns. And she was insulting them, calling them slaves, calling them Negroes. And then the African Americans were calling her hungry, prostitute, go back to Africa. It was just a very nasty exchange. And so the nurse ended up, she's actually a nurse practitioner, the West African woman, and she owned the clinic, and she ended up losing her license as a APRN, and also I think her clinic was closed based on that verbal exchange. But I think the problem here is bigger. The problem here is there's so much hatred or so much vile, emotions between African Americans and Africans, and this is what it's shown. It's shown on this video how much this. I mean, I'm not talking about everybody, but majority part of the African Americans and the Africans, they have this kind of a hatred, which I really don't understand. And I think so that the thing is deeper than just having a verbal exchange. The African American, I think a lot of Africans can relate to this, because I think most of the Africans who went to school here in the United States, they say that they were called all sorts of names, by African Americans, who were bullied. Actually, most Africans say they were bullied more by African Americans than they were bullied by other races, of course. So, so I think we should look at this problem as a bigger issue between these two groups of people who really despise each other. And we can look deeper and see there's a lot of self-hate that this particular group of people feel about themselves. And we can relate this, especially when we see what's happening also in South Africa. South Africans really hate other Africans when they go there. There's a lot of xenophobia in South Africa. And if we look at these two groups of people, of course, most black people went through colonialism or slavery. But I think if you look at South Africans and we look at African Americans, I think those two groups of people, they have gone through more. I can say they have been tortured more, and I think they developed this anti-African, anti-black, anti-whatever, and they always have this hatred that they project. And especially if they see people who look like them come to their country and they really despise them, they hate on them. And we can see that in South Africa too at the moment, and it's happening, a lot of xenophobia. They hate other Africans when they go there. And same here in the United States, when Africans come here, they face the same hatred from African Americans. So I think this should be like a bigger conversation among the black diaspora, like this hatred thing between people should be minimized, because I think there's a lot of unity in strength, because once we are divided, we are giving our enemies the strength to fight us, because this division does not work for us, it works against us. So much as I'm saying, I'm looking at this issue like there was that, we need to learn something from that, about being professional when you're dealing with people, but also I can see there's a deeper thing to learn from it. It's about this hatred that exists between Africans and African Americans, and I think it needs to be addressed that way too, so that we can be able to heal from it. Otherwise, just wanted to bring my opinion towards it. Have a good one. Bye.